Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video review. Boro versus Wigan Athletic took place yesterday, DW Stadium. Yeah, it was a bit dejecting coming out of the stadium. It was dejecting and a lot of frustrations boiled over yesterday. Fans coming outside the stadium, and to be fair, I've seen quite a lot of things happening. I've seen people squaring up to each other. I've seen Boro fans arguing with Boro fans, and it was just out of frustration. I think everybody come out there yesterday just thinking, what the hell's happening? What on earth was watching? It was 90 minutes of some boring football, if you want to put it nicely. Yeah, probably wasn't the greatest games that we've seen this season. Going into sort of the game and everything else. Inside my preview, I said that Wigan were 19th. They lost 16 games. You know what I mean? And they weren't really on a great run of form. Although they had a couple of draws at home, they were beatable. I mean, I looked at last week and I thought to myself, well, going for that last result, which, you know what I mean, really they struggled to get a draw with Ipswich Town with 10 men, who were obviously bottom of the league. I thought we shouldn't really have a problem. Should go in there, and if we attack them from the off, the same way we did against Leeds, Blackburn, QPR, we shouldn't have a problem. Do you know what I mean? We should be alright. But it was the complete opposite of our last 3 games. It was just so boring and lacklustre and dull, and nobody wanted to win that ball, and nobody wanted to have a shot on goal. I don't think anybody was going to have a shot yesterday. I mean, there was chances in the first half where British on Bolonga, right? I want a big group so much, man. I really do, but I can't do it about that opportunity because I watched it back last night, and I must have watched it back 3 or 4 times, and just sat there and thought, how on earth are you missing that? Comes across, and the guy's got an open goal. It's so open. It's open goal. There's no one in the goal. You've just got to just knock a foot on it. Did it come to him too quickly or whatever? I don't know. I'm not British on Bolonga. I wasn't in that position yesterday, but watching it in the stands when I was already celebrating, and it wasn't even in the back of the net. That's how much I thought we went in. We had a chance after that one, and the ball came across, and Johnny Howson looked out of the 6-yard box, went to almost like pass it along the box, and I'm thinking, just have a shot, brother. Have a shot. Do you know what I mean? Their goalkeeper isn't really that good. Let's be real. That's what other people have told me. And that if you have a shot, he's a bit like one of them, but he parries it quite a lot. And there was chances where we had the ball in the box yesterday, and we'd fancy Dancy passing it around the penalty area. I'm thinking, look, if you have a shot, it's going to ricochet to one of our players. 9 times out of 10, he's going to put it in the back of the net. But nobody did it. Second half started. We got an early free kick. More Betts got taken down. The ball went in, Ryan Shotton came close. We had another chance where Bresson Bolonga got it, and he teed it off to Ashley Fletcher, and he came close, and Fletcher took it around the goalkeeper, hit the side netting. And do you know what it is? Fletcher, for me, I like him a lot. I'm going to be completely honest. Ashley Fletcher, I think he's a spot-on player. I think he's a spot-on striker. Do you know what I mean? He's young. There's a lot of prospect in him. About having the confidence in Ashley Fletcher, and trust me, he will deliver the goods. He will, because listen, last game he scored. Game before that one, he obviously went and got an assist. There's a player in Ashley Fletcher, and I love watching him every single week. I'll be completely real. He's quick. He's got that sort of ability to try and beat a man. He's good. And yesterday, to be fair, he was unlucky. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, I know he had a couple of chances, but he was unlucky. And at least he gave it a go yesterday. Every single time he got on the ball, outside the box, he was looking at goal. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't trying to do no fancy dancy passing like everybody else was. He was going to go for the goal, and I thought he played well yesterday. I just thought, you know, certain individuals yesterday, I thought to myself, you're not having a great game. More Besic being one of them now. Don't get me wrong. He can improve and he can do a lot better than what he did yesterday, because we all seen it last season. I don't know what's quite happened to Mo Besic from last season to this season. Since when he's come this season to us, he just sort of doesn't look himself, if that's how I want to put it. He doesn't look himself. He isn't playing the way that we all seen him last year. Last year, when he came, he was part of that midfield. He was a revelation. People went out and got his name on the back of the shirts. Everybody loved Mo Besic last year. Let's be completely real there. You know what I mean? That isn't a lie. That's completely real. Everybody loved Mo Besic last year, including myself. Now, I'm not saying that people don't love him, or people that, or should I say, you know what I mean? I'm not saying people don't like to see him playing, but he's not performing to what he was last year. It sort of worries me a little bit that I'm thinking, well, Mo Besic, you know what I mean? We brought it back because we know that he can do a job. But at the minute, you're not really doing it week in, week out. Don't get me wrong. Every now and again, he'll pop up and he'll have a fantastic game. But then he just goes off again. And I don't get that. And yesterday, for me, I was watching him thinking, Mo, it's really not your afternoon. And listen, fair enough. Against Brentford, do you know what I mean? If he does play, he might come back a bit better. But yesterday wasn't his day. But do you know what it is? Mo can do better. So next time, Mo's give it another go. But it was just a really disappointing afternoon yesterday. I really was gutted when I come out of Wigan, and I was just thinking to myself, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It was so frustrating. And obviously, you know what I mean? You know, if you haven't seen the matchday vlog yet, I will leave it on screen come the end of the video. And you'll see that at one point you actually see me like almost like screaming at the camera because I'm that frustrated with what's going on. We're up and down the flanks, and there was times when, in particular, Johnny Howson had it in the second half, and there was Lewis Wing on the edge of the box. And if listen, Johnny, if you pass it to him, he's going to bang that one, and we all know from outside the box to his wing, hits the target. And he went to cross it, but there's no one in the box. He went out for a corner. I'm sat there thinking, yeah, but come on, it's simple. Like, there's passes on, even in the first half. And you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not targeting Johnny Howson. I'm just saying about the whole game. They're just little things I can remember from, like, you know what I mean, almost like key points. But throughout the first half, there was passes that were on, and people weren't playing. People just kept on holding on to the ball for too long and trying to do this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, no. This isn't right, because we know we can play better than this. And overall, you know, when I come out the stadium yesterday and I had a little time to think about it, and I was thinking to myself, that's probably why Boro aren't in the top two. When you have to face the reality of why aren't Boro where Boro want to be, and it's because when we go to these sort of lower league sides, or say if these lower league, or should I say not lower league, or should I say like lower place in the league teams come to us, we almost take them for granted. And it isn't just this season. I've seen it in the Premier League as well, when Boro used to play teams that were like bottom three inside the Premier League, and we take for granted, and often enough they would beat you. And it happened again yesterday. I know we didn't get beat, but it felt like 2 points dropped, and in fact it probably is 2 points dropped. Given where Wigan are, they aren't going to go up, they can still possibly go down. That isn't a lie, that is a fact. But given their position, given our position, if Boro really want to challenge for that promotion, if Boro really want to challenge for that automatic spot, and then yesterday it was an opportunity missed because we didn't take it with both hands, we didn't take it at all. You know, we had the chance yesterday to really build on it. Go 4 games unbeaten, be 11 on points with West Brom, same goal difference, but then of course, you know, next game against Brentford, if we win, and obviously, you know, say if West Brom lose, then Boro can go above them, Boro can go 4th, and you slowly start climbing up that table. And I just worry now that this season we've been a bit too almost like too inconsistent to get to where we want to finish. I don't know if we will finish in the top 2. I'm going to be absolutely honest. I don't know if we will. And it's not being negative, it's having my own opinion. I don't know if we'll finish in the top 2. It doesn't fill me with confidence. I'm kind of 50-50, but I look back at the games that we've played against these teams that realistically going into it, if you want to be up there inside the Premier League next season, you have to beat in these teams. With no disrespect to them teams, we played the likes of like Rotherham at home when they were on such bad form, they couldn't score a goal, they couldn't defend for them lives, but that night they parked like 25 buses and Boro couldn't get through them, and that was points dropped. Swansea at home, now I know Swansea just got relegated from the Premier League last season, but even there, and when we played them, their fans were celebrating, they're going absolutely ballistic and looking at each other, and I'm looking at them thinking, that's what it means to them, and we're all even dejected again. So that's another, that's that there's 6 points. Yesterday's 9 points. Well, you take 9 points now and put them into that league table where that's where Boro be, and if Boro aren't inside that top 2 now with 9 points, then trust me, we're somewhere near it. That's what I think's been our biggest downfall this season, is inconsistency, which I've already said before. It's the inconsistency and the ability to not beat teams down there when in reality we should be beating them. Do you know what I mean? If you want to go to that Premier League, you've got to prove that you're probably the best team in this Championship. And at the minute, we're not proving that we're the best team in this Championship. We're proving that we're pretty much a playoff place, and that's it. But one man that stands out to me yesterday, Darren Randolph. The Boro loves you more than you will know, Darren Randolph. Right? He was fantastic yesterday. He made a killer save in the first half. These windows that went through, bounced off his legs and went out. Even though that's the only thing he had to do, if he doesn't make that save, and the game says how it was yesterday, they win the game 1-0. So Darren Randolph, yeah, well done yesterday. He kept us in it for that little bit of a movement that he did. But overall, people, Boro fans and sports fans out there, I'm gutted. I'm going to be honest with you. I really am gutted, because I really thought yesterday Boro were going to go there, turn up, and really put on a show for us travelling fans. I mean, I've heard all sorts of numbers. I've heard it was 3.4, 3.5, then I've heard it was 4.1, 4.2k. Whatever there was, right, it was a sellout. And when you come out as a player and you see that away and sold out, surely all you want to do is get on that ball and just put the ball in the back of the net and hear them roar. Surely, but it just didn't seem to be yesterday. It just seemed like nobody wanted it enough, you know, and that's what it came down to. It just felt like nobody wanted it enough. Nobody really wanted to have a shot. And when we were going forward, we didn't really look confident in our movement. It was just a bit boring, just a bit whatever, but 90 minutes of the long ball as well. The long ball's got to stop. People asking me yesterday, what do you think's happened? And I said, well, when you look back at the Leeds game, and the sort of QPR game, it was most of the time on the floor. I know Johnny Howson's goal came from on top through ball, but most of the good play, apart from that goal, came from on the floor. Yeah? That's where it came from. Yesterday, we had none of that. Yesterday, it was just long ball, long ball. And it doesn't work. You know, you're trying to feed a long ball to Brett Sambalonga. Every single Boro fan in that stadium yesterday was saying, it doesn't work if you play the ball over to the top to him. It's got to be to his feet so he can turn and try and do something with it. That's as simple as it is. And yesterday, he played him in twice to his feet, and they had a shot, and it just went wide. If you play him over the top, 9 times out of 10, he's going to struggle to try and control it, and if he does control it, then he's going to struggle to try and do something with it. Things have to be improved, because yesterday was just an absolute flop. Yesterday has to be one that has to be forgotten. We have to move to Brentford Saturday, see what we can do. I just hope that Boro can come through the victory. Like I say, overall I'm disappointed, you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts down below. Who impressed you? Who didn't? What did you think of yesterday's game? Comment all down below inside the comment section. Check out all my social medias, link in the description. Check out the matchday vlog as well, it's an absolute banger. Let's try and smash 20 likes on the matchday vlog. Let's try and smash 20 likes on this video as well. Until next time guys, take care. Out the boro.